Good evening, coffee crew. Welcome to an impromptu coffee sips. I'm gonna cut right to the chase here. We got a Star Fox Direct. So a bit of a funny story with this one. It's just ended, so I'm reacting to it a little bit late. But I was in the middle of streaming Final Fantasy IX, or actually I was wrapping up on a Final Fantasy IX stream, and good friend Trindo came in, told me, "Hey, new Direct is up." Didn't tell me what it was. He wanted to keep it a surprise for me, but I would know as soon as I saw the like trailer, whatever, the thumbnail for the video. But yeah, so Star Fox, new Star Fox game announced 2026. Surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. And it's so funny because I was just talking about Shadowquill, who's a big Star Fox fan, and I was telling him like, oh yeah, I absolutely plan on playing the older Star Fox games before too long. So, and then I rated in on Slanko, another great friend of the channel, and she was watching the Nintendo Direct, and it was about to end. So I got to see a little bit of the visuals. I didn't stick around to watch, because I knew I was going to record this coffee sips, and I want my impressions to be, pretty blind and what have you. But yeah, so without further ado, we got a Star Fox Direct that we're going to react to today. I'll get my thoughts afterwards. This is a series that I've always been aware of. I've played Star Fox 64 quite a lot. I have Star Fox Adventure and Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. I do intend on streaming those as well at some point. But that'll be a bit further down the line. But a new Star Fox, which I think I should have known this was coming when they threw Star Fox in Super Mario Galaxy movie. Like, why else would they have Star Fox in there? Aside from maybe setting up a Smash Brothers type thing or a Star Fox movie later down the line. You know, Nintendo could do a whole Nintendo movieverse thing. But let's get this Electro Swing muted. Let's get this video playing. Let me get our playback as high as let's make it nice and pretty. And yeah, let's jump right in. So I'm excited about this. This is a series that I thought Nintendo had kind of forgotten about, slept on.
Miyamoto. Last month, we released the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Immediately opening with that.
Many people around the world. To everyone who saw it in theaters, thank you very much.
I still haven't yet. I plan to.
The movie features a certain character who isn't part of the Super Mario series.
Yeah, I was like,
That's right.
Yeah, it would make sense why I'd be there then.
The Star Fox series, Fox McCloud makes an appearance. Now, Fox and his wingmen return in their own Nintendo Switch 2 game.
Which, it's about time, because the Switch...
Star Fox.
Just Star Fox.
And now, I'll pass it over to Koizumi-san.
So that makes me think it's like a...
Hello, everyone.
Bit of a reboot.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here on, I will be your host for this presentation. Star Fox is based on the Nintendo 64 game, Star Fox 64, but the visuals have been completely updated.
So it's a remake.
All of the characters in the game have also been redesigned. Alright, let's take a look.
Which, I mean, I guess. I feel like it's a missed opportunity to remake or revisit the SNES games. That's such a Star Wars opening. Even the musical kind of chime coming in. This is gorgeous, though. I'll be all over this. Because the R-Wing is up there with the X-Wing and the Colonial Viper as some of my favorite Starship kind of fighter designs. Then I'm trying to...
User systems check. Sound off, team.
No, that's not the actor from the film.
So far, so good.
They've got a separate cast for the game.
All systems go.
Falco here. G-Diffuser seems fine. Let's go already. Enemy targets up ahead.
The hyper-realistic designs are interesting.
What you're seeing is footage of the game in action. While stage layouts have been kept the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade.
So yeah, just full-on remake of the N64 classic.
Banter between characters is also back.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I find
So probably expanded on the story, giving them like more characters than they could have done in the N64.
Need your help, Star Fox.
In between mission cutscenes.
General, you seem a little on edge. But as it happens, my team's
This is Fox McCloud, leader of the Star Fox Mercenary Squad.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross, one planet at a time.
Falco Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andross would expect us to launch an assault.
And if you hear thumping in the back, that's my cat, Sully. So just bear with him.
Showing unidentified energy emanating from within.
Flippy Toad is the team's engineer extraordinaire.
Oh, and Patches too. They're chasing each other.
Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
These visuals
Base is
are
the gateway to the wider system, Fox.
And
are
Peppy
very
Hare is their strategic
interesting.
mastermind and
Like,
veteran pilot.
I'm still getting used to this look.
Just this. Hit 'em quick and hit 'em hard.
The fate of the Lilat system rests squarely on their shoulders. The R-Wing is a high-performance aerospace fighter piloted by Fox and his crew. It's equipped with a laser. It can also fire charged shots.
And you know, we haven't had a good on-rails kind of
That cover a wide area.
flying sim combat game in a while. So this is a nice kind of return of a bygone kind of genre in a way.
And even somersault.
Because Star Fox Assault had a few missions that followed this layout, but a lot of them didn't.
Besides the R-Wing, an agile ground assault vehicle called the Landmaster. And a modified exploratory submersible called the Blue Marine can also be piloted.
I haven't played the N64 game in a while. Is the Blue Marine in the original? I don't think it is.
The campaign will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's stronghold to restore peace. in
I'm
the Lilat
imagining they're
system.
going to expand on the campaign quite a lot, because the original
At
game,
the beating heart of the system.
name of the game is replayability. Like, it's a rather short game, but you have different
Vegeta
paths
is
that
a
you can
frozen
take.
planet with most of its surface covered in ice and snow.
Or you have, like, skill rings that you fly through, and that's how you
Solar is the Lilat system.
That's how you get, like, the true endings and everything.
And Zoness is a deserted, polluted ocean planet that was stripped of all its natural resources.
Cool your jets, Cat.
There's also an asteroid field to navigate.
Persistent laser tech.
And the inside of a nebula. From planet surfaces
Oh, yeah,
to
definitely
outer
expanded.
space, a variety of stages await. With free-flying dogfights in all-range mode.
Unit, don't let anything through. That flash.
And
Free
massive
flying,
boss
nice.
battles.
Sully, get out the cabinet!
Intense aerial combat.
We did it. All units, disengage.
Bill? I think you're a new character. I don't remember Bill.
The number of enemies shot down and other factors. The route you take through the system may change. Replay stages with a different approach to find ways through that.
Okay, so they are retaining that replayability approach being one of the primary gameplay
I
loops.
say we trust Falco's instinct.
See every route, get every option.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely notice the new
Never
cutscenes.
before seen mission briefings between stages.
Because the N64 didn't have anything like
Star
this.
Fox universe.
Fall in, team. How are we doing?
You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty
Difficulty
settings.
selection, nice.
When playing on easy difficulty, your shield gauge will be longer, and your lasers will remain powered up, making it ideal for novice pilots.
Yeah,
challenge
challenge
mode, you
mode.
can
So
replay
yeah, they're
stages
really
with
retaining a
already
lot of the classic
Complete a
design
variety
philosophy of
objectives
Star
that bring
Fox.
new challenges to each mission that you won't find in the campaign.
Defend the Allied.
I actually like that. I miss games that offered this, and I'm glad that Nintendo is keeping that at the core.
Take on these challenges on either normal or expert difficulty.
There's a lot of games nowadays. It's like you play it, you finish it, you're done.
Players are split between Team Star
Or they
Fox
bloat the
and Team
game by
Star
having
Wolf. They
just
compete to
absurd
earn more
amounts
points
of
by clearing missions and
side
taking down
content, side
foes.
quests for you to do. Shorter
select
linear
from 3
games with
stages,
multiple
each with its
branching
own rule set.
pathways need more of that.
Take out opponents and seize control of the zone around the satellite towers on Corneria.
Wait, I blinked out. Is this multiplayer?
Star Fox completed the objective.
Collect as many energy crystals as you can while dodging meteorites on Ficina.
Oh, that's cool.
Or retrieve cargo from space pirates.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely a multiplayer mode.
Star Fox completed the objective.
That's something else that Star Fox has like dabbled in with past entries. But, like, I don't think ever got super solidly down.
For a variety of ways to join team battles. Plus, if
Though
one
I will
person
say
has
the
game, up to 4 players can take to the skies
the
locally
multiplayer
in
in Star Fox Assault was
or
so
online
fun.
using game share via game chat.
Okay, so making use of all the Nintendo 2's features,
By
or the
holding your
Nintendo
Joy-Con
Switch 2's
controller like a
features.
mouse, you can
Mouse
seamlessly
controls.
swap to mouse-controlled targeting for intuitive aiming
Yeah,
and
they're
steering.
really putting the Switch 2 to use.
Formation. Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
By sharing one of the Joy-Con 2 controllers with a second player, you can split pilot and gunner duties in co-op.
All right, and that's also a very Nintendo kind of thing. That's that
Sure as trash.
give your little brother a controller kind of thing. Let them help you.
I'll target the lights on the left.
Oh, that's another new character, I think. Yeah, so lots of new characters with this.
Take him down.
They really have expanded on the original Star Fox 64,
Slowly fly.
taking it to the next level.
Get ready, team. We're approaching Venom.
And that's my kind of remake. If you're gonna remake the game, go all out. Like, make it so that the original game can still stand on its
Did you
own,
think? As you just saw, Fox and Company have a
but
more
make the
MMO-like
remake,
design
like,
in this
stand
game.
on its own 2 feet and be able to go its own way if it wants. Makes it great for new
Exclusive
players.
the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Star Fox launches June 25th.
June 25th, that is just around the corner!
By the way, this game also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game chat to look like a character.
Oh, that's funky, but okay.
How do I look? It doesn't just capture your head movement. But your mouth movement?
This is kind of cursed. But I kind of like it.
Blinks. And your eyebrow movement as well.
That's oh wow.
Compatible USB camera. Please give it a try. When using character avatars to look like a Star Fox character, friends playing other games can also see your new look. This game also supports the Nintendo 64.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so for the
Nintendo 64 version,
for the old school fans, if you're
can
used
enjoy
to that
controls that feel even closer
control,
to the original.
there you go.
Since its debut on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the Star Fox series has had a long legacy on Nintendo platforms.
Can you just tell
Along
us
that
that
journey, it's set out for adventure
Star Fox Adventures, are you about to tell us that it's coming to NSO?
and join the battle in the Super Smash
No,
Bros.
okay,
series.
you're just showing the
We're grateful
games that
you
Star Fox
continue
has
to
appeared
support
in.
the series for more
Ah.
than 30 years. If you've never experienced the series before, we hope
What if they're showing that off? That makes you wonder if there is talks or plans to put Star Fox Adventure on
We'll
NSO.
finish this presentation by sharing the game's prologue, which depicts a past battle involving James McCloud, father of the protagonist Fox.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. It's like, I went from interested to I gotta have this. Look at younger General Pepper.
Come in, Star Fox. This is Corneria Defense Force Headquarters. Do you read?
If you just heard a ping, that was me. Pardon moi.
Fox is on approach to Venom. No indications yet of any suspicious activity. We'll let you know what we find.
Proceed with caution. You're the first to set eyes on that place in years. And thank you for accepting this mission, James. You're the only one I can trust.
General Pepper, do you read me?
Cool to give you more of a setup for why Star Fox 64,
Are you seeing this,
like
James?
all those events are
According
going
to
on.
my instruments, the atmosphere is highly toxic.
And we're doing this job for next to nothing? We're supposed to be mercs, not chumps.
There's more at stake here than our bottom line, Pigma.
Yeah, sure.
General Pepper says his people have detected signs of activity on Venom's surface. He's concerned it has something to do with Dr. Andross.
It's been years since Andross was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous...
All the more reason to figure out what's going on. Dr. Andross made mistakes, and he paid the price for them. But whatever else he is
So
a
if this
genius.
does really well, I would say a new Star Fox entry would absolutely be on the
Such a
table.
bleeding heart.
And I want this to do well. Star Fox fans have wanted like a solid entry for a while. The Zero Mission, I think is what it was called, Zero Mission, and then the other one,
It's like you told me. I'm getting
the last two games were not.
Two-timing swine!
The last two entries were not
What
great.
can I say? My new boss pays better. Corneria must suffer. Death to all who stand in the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andross?
Don't let them escape!
Dope.
I can't shake him.
Hey, Peppy! Catch!
And if they're doing this, another N64 kind of arcade flight stick kind of sim that I would love to see is Rogue Squadron. I want a Rogue Squadron remake so bad.
Come in, Peppy. Do you read me?
I wish I would make that happen.
Peppy, you need to get out of here.
But that being a licensed video game, it's a bit harder to remake or redo or anything like that.
Peppy, keep an eye on Fox.
Alright, so they showed off like cutscenes. I'm sure there's a whole mission that you play as James. And that's it. Alright, let me pause here. And that's some cool promo art right there. And then let's get some let's get the Electro Swing back. Yeah, that was super cool. Crazy that it's 2026 and we're getting a new Star Fox. But all the signs were there. Star Fox being in the Mario Galaxy movie, like, come on. And then also a long absence. I think that makes the remake of 64 the right call rather than trying to make another new entry when, again, those last two entries didn't do so hot. So I think that's a safe approach. But they're doing a lot with it, which is exciting. And again, it's that philosophy, it's that approach to remakes that I am all for. Redo it, make it visually detached and separated from the original. Keep that gameplay familiar for the returning fans, but make it visually interesting and add in the gameplay quirks that are new to get new players invested and interested. And with it being 64, which is kind of the starting point, I'm doing air quotes because there's Star Fox on SNES and Star Fox 2, which also became available after the SNES Virtual Console came out. Or not Virtual Console, the mini console. It came out on that, and then they later put it on NSO. Like, those games exist, yes, but they are very simplistic in comparison to 64, which I think is where Star Fox really found its footing, was with Star Fox 64. I'm all for the visual designs now after seeing them more in action. Like, at first it was a little jarring, but now I'm into it. I do think there's a little bit of a missed opportunity to make them look a bit more puppety. Like, they could have made them look more like puppets, because those that don't know, the like Star Fox inspiration, like the biggest inspiration for the designs was Thunderbirds. The that old fighter wing kind of TV show where they had puppets for all the characters, and they had miniatures and props for the starships and all that. Thunderbirds is dope. But yeah, Star Fox was heavily inspired by Thunderbirds. But anyways, I'm stoked. This and our last coffee sips was on Black Flag Recent. There's some cool games coming out very soon, but I think Star Fox kind of overshadows Black Flag Recent for me. Now, my main thing that I'd like to see more of and get some confirmation on, and I'm sure they're going to put the information out after the Direct, or it should be out there right now. I can probably look it up. But is this going to be on card, or is this going to be a game key card? Not that I really care all that much, but I do like when the game is on the card itself. And this one, it should be. With how much changes they've made, how many changes they've made, it's going to be a larger game. But yeah, like if it's a game key card, I can see where that might turn some people off. I don't really mind. But and this is also Nintendo Direct. Like, this is their IP. This is their game. It's going to be on the cartridge. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Follow me on Twitch. That is twitch.tv/ChewyCoffee. I stream 3 to 4 days a week, usually on average. But yeah, au revoir, dos vidania, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, ciao. Most importantly, though, stay happy, stay gaming, and I will see you all in the skies. Later, gang.